Hello, Neo-Date Cupcakes, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is KaffeineGaming, and this time we're going to be going into the museum to do the Patron of the Arts quest. Now, before I really get into this, one thing to note is my sneaking is really low, so I'm going to drop a point into dexterity here to help with that. I don't think it's going to be enough, in all honesty, to do this without getting caught, but we're going to try our best. Because we don't want to kill anybody, and this is I'm really bad at stealth in this game, so yeah, we're gonna go to the museum. All right, here we are at the back door to the roof access. Now we don't have to worry about stealthing right now because there's nobody to hide against, but there are a ton of security guards here. So just a heads up. Damned funny, you scared the crap out of the cleaning crew. Now can you put the damn raptor back in its exhibit? Oh, and don't leave your keys lying around or Marshall will fire your ass. All right, well, we're gonna head to the left here first of all. And there is in fact a key somewhere that we want to grab before we move on. Let's head this way. This is just kind of like an open area to run around, but there is a door here that's open, so let's go ahead and grab this key here. We're not going to listen to that song. Oh god, that's why. And there are, as you can kind of see, there's a whole bunch of people. You can hear them wandering around. Let me open this up. There's a couple ways to go do this. I think that door is locked by and by. Let's actually head back to the other side. I think that actually might be a little bit easier to get through. I don't have a great way of getting through this, to be honest. I'm gonna have trance at the ready. Guards can be tranced and they go into, oh, it's a dinosaur. I thought it was a person. I was like, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. You can hear them moving around. And that is exactly what I didn't want to see. Let's wait for that guy to move and get by us first. Trance at the ready. Brain wipe might be useful as well here. I can usually do this part fairly well without getting caught. It is the next parts that become super problematic. Now, we need to find some stairs, so let's creep on in here. By the way, the music in this area creeps me out 100%. There are several guards down below, which we're trying to avoid. Or above, actually. I don't want to risk it. That guy's getting too close. We're gonna head down here. Yep, that sets off the giant T-Rex head. I didn't realize that guy was gonna be coming down the stairs like that. We are okay. Okay, so this is the first place. We don't want to go in that door. I just wanted to make sure that that door was locked. There's a guy above us. Okay, so now that we have effectively gotten downstairs, we need to go over here. I have a bunch of... Do they even still have phones in places like this? I don't think they do. I think they've taken out all of their... I can't think of what they're called. Alright. Let's keep creeping in here. Crap, we're gonna get seen, aren't we? This is the wrong side. I've picked the wrong side. What have I done? That's the side that we want to go on, because that's the side that's got the doorknobs. Shoot. Let me make it over there real quick. This creepy, creepy music. Okay, so we finally made it over here. Totally screwed that one up. We have the door key to get in here, so let's just creep on in. And we should be okay in this area. There's nobody in here. And here is a little cubicle farm. There's nobody in here either. There is, I don't remember which desk it's in. We got a note here. Dork, Jan found them buried in the sofa downstairs and turned them into lost and found. Stop leaving your damn keys all over the place or next time I'm demanding a finder's fee. Well, that's... somebody lost their key in the couch. It's weird to me. Let's see here. Anything else in here? There it is. There's the prescription drugs. We're gonna take that because we definitely want that. Now we... I don't think we can break into this without blood buff. Let me double check. Difficulty of 5. You can actually find this key somewhere, but blood buff pretty much takes care of that. And now we've got another area to go into. We're in the basement, which is where we need to be. Now I'm gonna pop over here real quick. It would be, once you get to this point, it would be wise to save because this is probably the hardest area to get through. Alright, so now once this guy goes by, I'm gonna try and do my best to sneak through here, but I'm actually really bad at getting this area done. Stay on the green line, red areas are restricted to personnel. Well, we're gonna follow this red... Dang it! Right off the bat! So there is, in fact, cameras all over the place that are going to cause us issues. Are you confused, buddy? There's 2 ways you could deal with these guys. You could kill them or you could just run by them. I'm gonna head in here following the red line and take all the stuff. Here it tells you that the code is 2358 to get into the room. So we're gonna need that. Now I'm gonna head this way first. There's the room we need to go into. If you head in here, you can get the museum workroom key. You're gonna need that. That camera is gonna go off. Now if you head around on the green line here, there is this room over here, and you can grab the fetish statue. That is needed for Pisha? I don't remember what her name, how to pronounce her name. Okay, we're gonna follow this green line. I'd really prefer to not set off the cameras again if I don't have to.
Hey, stop right there.
Okay, I'm gonna book it this direction. Yeah, trance is really useful here. This is not the direction I need to go. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to accidentally alert you. Now, if we go this direction and I think follow both the lines, we can get to here. 2358. And you don't have to kill anybody. Sorry, buddy. He wasn't even looking this direction. Now, I think there's a camera around the corner. Oh my god, turn already. Okay, there it goes. So what you're supposed to do is wait until the camera starts to pan, get underneath it, and then book it the other direction as soon as it goes back. Now, there's a guy over here that is in this room, and unfortunately, I think we're gonna end up setting him off because we can't not be seen by him because we've been seen before. There is a room here with these, I don't know what they're called, lasers. Now it's, get down, because I need to get down. So they're gonna start flashing, because I have kind of set them off. It's not particularly hard to get past all of these, but this is how you do it.
You can't hide from me.
This guy's freaking out for whatever reason. Now there should be one more security guy. As you can tell here, well, let me go over here. Oh, we do have the card key, so we don't have to worry about that. That's right, we picked it up in the other room. So we're good there. Let's, we don't need to sneak anymore. We're just gonna head on in. Didn't kill anybody, did get busted. That's just what happens.
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Beckett, what are you doing here?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
So what happened to it?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
So did you get to examine it at all?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
Gehenna?
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Cain?
Cain is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kine coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
Can you tell me more about the Thin Bloods?
Thin Bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
So why don't you believe in Gehenna?
As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
Are there any other signs of Gehenna?
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of Thin Bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
How long have you been studying kindred lore?
For 300 years I've been trying to determine the function of our existence, the kindred's role in the world. I'm not content to attribute it to some act of supernatural biblical vengeance. We exist for a reason, and if it takes another 300, I'll figure it out. Any thoughts?
I don't know. Permutations, sure.
The extent to which movies have shaped modern belief systems is extraordinary. Still, it's a better explanation than a divine sentence for manslaughter.
I really don't know.
My sentiments exactly, but there's time to rectify that. Well, my work here is stolen away into the night. Think I'll do the same.
Goodbye, Beckett. Well, we managed to get in there and get out without killing anyone, even though it wasn't quite, it was kind of messy. But honestly, messy is better than terrible.
Oh, excuse me, starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show Ape Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
LaCroix's expecting me.
Say, Fruit Pie, if you're still up and about in a few hours, why don't you stop by at the end of my shift and I'll treat you to breakfast, huh? Endless stack of flapjacks, little boysenberry syrup, your security teddy bear.
Sure, but I've got things to do, so yeah, you can't actually, like, stick around with Chunk. Thank goodness. Why are you looking out the window? Can I talk to you, or I don't think you can... He doesn't want anything to do with you. Also there's a weird dagger on your desk. Hey! Things have happened.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one. And that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
I'll play along. Whatever is this about?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head they will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one inconvenience tonight.
No.
Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
About the sarcophagus, it appears to have been stolen.
Stolen?
Stolen? How? Who would...
Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
Gary?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
The Nos...
I want him found. I want him... found. The sarcophagus could be... exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city. If it were to fall into the wrong hands...
I'll find Gary and the sarcophagus.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort her out.
All right. Well, that was anticlimactic. Bye. All right, so we are now heading to Hollywood. We have one of the fetishes, which I'm just gonna hold on for now. Not gonna really give that to her yet. We need to go to Hollywood, which we're gonna be doing, but we also have traffic. Now, we're gonna hold off on the whole traffic thing for a little bit because honestly, I don't foresee that going too well for us. I always have to stealth my way through that one, and I'm not good at it, in all honesty. Now, we have, this time, we did manage to get the security book here. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that, and then immediately buy that back. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the normal watch and the prescription bottle as well as the car stereo. We have plenty of money. We're gonna be upgrading some stuff eventually. That is not what that is what I wanted to do because we need a security level of 2. So we're gonna go ahead and drop that in there. I think it's security level 2, that's what it said, right? Yes, so let's go ahead and do that one more time. Security level of 2. And now we're gonna go ahead and read the book. And I think we can read that book again, so let's go ahead and do that. Now that should, we take a quick look here, our security should now be 4. That has definitely increased our lockpicking to level 7, so we shouldn't have any more issues with that. Now we are kind of, I want to say low on experience, but no, not really. We've been filling out things quite nicely, to be honest. So now that we've done that, we could use a little bit of a blood refill in all honesty, or we could just hold off until we get to Hollywood so we can take a look at that location, which we're gonna do. So I will see you guys next time in Hollywood.